TVS Nightline, October 22nd. Here are our top stories. European Union will fund KYIV with 1.6 billion euros monthly starting next year. PCDS 2030 is critical for Sarawakian youths and Sarawak to drive youth development forward. With me, Muhammad Yusuf. Let us begin. Continuously inculcating innovative culture among youths is one of the key aspects for Sarawak to develop talents. Premier Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg said it is important that their talents are well developed, especially in data encryption. This will significantly add value to the state's resources as Sarawak moves forward in digitalization.
Sebab itu saya tekankan kepada talent development hingga tahun 2030 ke-6. Anak Sarawak kalau dicabar boleh menghadapi cabaran tersebut.
Abang Johari spoke when gracing the State-Level Youth Day 2022 on Saturday, October 22nd. Even with an emphasis on digital development, the Premier hopes youths will also nurture themselves in various fields, including the creative industry, sports, volunteerism, economic development, and more. The youth of today, he said, will continue the legacy of Sarawak's development in the future.
Jadi kita mempunyai bakat sedemikian dan insya-Allah 2030 Sarawak akan menjadi negeri termaju di Malaysia dan berpendapatan tinggi, insya-Allah. Marilah kita bekerjasama untuk masa depan. Biar obor Sarawak tetap kuat dan suara Sarawak didengar oleh Putrajaya melalui kemenangan yang besar dalam pilihan raya parlimen. Ini adalah untuk anak-anak beliau.
In a similar development, youths are urged to equip themselves with the knowledge and skills that are in high demand, especially those related to industries crucial to the post-COVID-19 Development Strategy 2030 or PCDS 2030. Some of these high-in-demand industries, said Senior Minister of Works Datuk Sri Fadilah Yusof, are education, entrepreneurship and the technical industry.
Kalau kita baca post-COVID development strategi semuanya bagaimana kita nak membangunkan masyarakat kita dari segi sosial, dari segi ekonomi, dan masa depan bagaimana kita nak meletakkan supaya pendapatan negeri kita itu bertambah lagi. Itulah yang memerlukan 20-30 yang generasi muda kita tu. Setidaknya akan hanya dapat manfaat daripada perancangan kerajaan kalau setidaknya tahu apa perancangan kerajaan. Yang kedua, tidak melengkapkan diri setidaknya dengan ilmu dan kemahiran untuk merebut segala peluang yang disediakan oleh kerajaan. Kondisi kita kelak tangganya, kata Dr. Sim, tengok saja.
He spoke during the Unimas CRIS program in Kampong Sagah on Saturday, October 22nd. PCDS 2030 consists of three main pillars, which are economic prosperity, environmental sustainability, and social inclusion. In the long run, Fadilah added that PCDS 2030 will be adapting digital transformation while empowering the role of technical centers across the state.
Jadi itulah peranan kita sebagai ibu bapa kepada pemimpin-pemimpin masyarakat untuk membawa anak-anak muda kita tu beri tumpuan kepada pendidikan, tahu perancangan kerajaan, daripada perancangan kerajaan yang tahu apakah jurusan yang perlu diambil setidaknya. Supaya dia nak kelak bila dia keluar universiti, bila dia dah habis belajar, dia tahu peluang-peluang pekerjaan, peluang-peluang perniagaan yang disediakan oleh kerajaan dalam dasar dan strategi yang kerajaan rancangkan.
Now, the European Union (EU) will be channeling a monthly fund of 1.5 billion euros to Kyiv in 2023 as an aid meant to fight back against the Russian invasion. The President of the European Commission, Ursula von der Leyen, made the announcement after 27 national EU leaders seconded the motion during the second day of the EU summit in Brussels. And so far, the EU has channeled a total of 19 billion euros this year for Kyiv's relief, and the total funds for 2022 has not been finalized.
It is very important for Ukraine to have a predictable and stable flow of income. And therefore, we assume, and Ukraine is telling us that they need approximately 3 to 4 billion euros per month to have enough resources for the basics. And these 3 to 4 billion euros should be financed by the European Union, by our American friends, and by the financial institutions. Therefore, the discussion was round about 1.5 billion per month for Ukraine, financed by the European Union. So this would give overall a figure of 18 billion for the next year, an amount where then Ukraine can count on and where there's a stable and reliable, predictable flow of income.
Now, Sarawak United People's Party (SUPP) on Saturday launched its new Youth and Putri wings at its headquarters. Dubbed the SUPP Newbies and SUPP Putri, the launch coincided with the state-level Youth Day celebration and just before the 15th general election. Now, with the launch, SUPP President Datuk Seri Dr. Sim Koi Hian hopes that the election period would be the best time for the youth to acquire knowledge regarding politics and serve as a continuity exercise for the party. However, the launch has also brought about speculation as to whether SUPP will field younger candidates or even women in the upcoming polls. However, Dr. Sim neither confirmed nor denied the matter and kept mum on the list of 7 SUPP candidates contesting in the election, telling reporters that the final say will be up to Gabungan Parti Sarawak GPS Chairman Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tunopeng.
We know that Parliament is coming, and we have been constantly discussing candidates all the time, because we want to monitor them, and the name list has been out. It's with the Premier, and the final decision he will definitely have to make. Our Premier has more than 40 years of experience, more than 40 years of politics. I am very sure he knows when is to do the timing, but very soon
Gabungan Parti Sarawak or GPS's win during the upcoming 15th general election or GE15 is crucial for development to take place. Dato' Ahmad Douglas Ugah Mbas, who is the Vice President of Parti Pusaka Bumi Putera Bersatu PBB, said the win will also prove that Sarawakians stands in solidarity with GPS.
On another matter, Ugah, who is Parti Pusaka Bumi Putera Bersatu Deputy President, said that GPS victory would ensure the continuity of Sarawak's development agenda. He continued by saying that the victory would also prove the solidarity of the people of Sarawak towards GPS. Ugah said GPS, which comprised of PBB, Sarawak United People's Party (SUPP), Sarawak People's Party (PRS), and Progressive Democratic Party (PDP), would work hard to win all 31 parliamentary seats in Sarawak in the 15th general election. The Election Commission has set November 19th as the polling day for the GE15, with the nomination date on November 5th and early voting on November 15th.
The proposal to establish a tourism bank is relevant to the industry. The chairman of the Malaysia Tourism Council, MTC, Uzaidi Udanis, said this can be established by referring to the Agro Bank, which has benefited many agropreneurs in managing their finance and investments.
Saya rasa perlu satu badan bank yang fokus untuk tourism. Bukan untuk orang-orang pengiat industri saja, tapi saya rasa dengan ada tourism dia lagi mantap, semua. Saya rasa negara kita akan lebih mantap lagi dalam ekonomi negara kita.
Tourism industry players are currently facing difficulties when applying for loans due to the fact that industry comes with a high risk of losses. Hence, Uzaidi recommends the establishment of a tourism bank if the government is determined to develop the industry further. In another matter, Uzaidi said that locals play an important role in promoting the uniqueness of their location through social media, sporting likeliness to a tourism agent.
Jadi kita perlukan jangan jadi macam best kept secret, tak maulah rahsia-rahsia. At least beritahulah pada kita, ataupun pengingat industri kita. Jadi rakan-rakan kita akan tolong cuba membantu untuk mempromosikan banyak benda yang kita boleh buat melalui media sosial.
He said under MTC, social economy is one of the main agendas to ensure the benefits of tourism are obtained by the local citizens first before any other parties. He said this when appearing as a guest on Malaysia Decides by TVS on Saturday.
Coming up right after the break, Italy's Melanie sworn in as Italy's premier, and Datuk Sri Ismail Sabri Yaakob calls for a tech-savvy society. Right here on TVS Nightline. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Now, digital development remains as a high priority item for the federal government to undertake in order to create a technology-savvy society. However, the current digital literacy in Malaysia, stated Prime Minister Datuk Seri Ismail Sabri Yaakob, only represents a small portion when compared to the demands of the current job market, especially when the country is transitioning into the Industrial Revolution 4.0 or IR 4.0 era.
In the foreseeable future, Ismail said humans will depend more on the latest technology to complete their daily tasks while catering to their needs and comfort.
Penggunaan teknologi mutakhir ini membawa cabaran baru kepada semua sektor dalam negara yang memerlukan mereka berubah seiring dengan transformasi digital untuk kekal berdaya saing. Seperti saya sebut tadi, niaga digital atas talian, membeli pun atas talian. Saya percaya anak-anak kita sekarang ni dah tak pergi shopping ke kedai-kedai dah. Dia main order hantar ke rumah je dah. Barang-barang hantar ke rumah. Nak makan pun tak pergi ke restoran dah. Kalau di bandar-bandar besar dengan jam dan sebagainya, order makan pun melalui online.
Adding to that, he said the government introduced multiple initiatives to bridge the digital gap between youth and the residents of both urban and rural areas.
Perniagaan secara online telah menjadi perkara biasa. Ramai usahawan-usahawan kecil termasuk suri-suri rumah berniaga menggunakan online sekarang. Produk jualan mereka meningkat 4 kali, 5 kali ganda daripada jualan biasa. Ada saya waktu kita melancarkan desa digital di Rantawar itu lagi. Ada satu peniaga tu, dia mula-mula dapat RM500 sebulan saja kerana jual anak benih bunga dalam pasu tu. Dia dapat RM500-600 sebulan. Tapi selepas berniaga secara online, dia dapat 2,000 sebulan pendapatan.
The Prime Minister said this at the handing over of computers donated by Theta Edge Berhad through its hashtag Theta Cares initiative at the Burra District Council Convention Hall on Saturday. Theta Edge Berhad, a member of Lembaga Tabung Haji, said in a statement that a total of 150 computers were donated, among others to the Parent Teacher Association, MOS, and Tabika Kemas in Burra.
Another 10 Malaysians who fell prey to job scam syndicates in Cambodia were rescued and brought home yesterday. Wisma Putra, in a statement today, said all 10 of them arrived at the Kuala Lumpur International Airport 2 or KLIA 2 at 11:50 p.m. on an AirAsia aircraft AK-535, and they were handed over to the police to facilitate investigation on the employment scam. As of yesterday, 313 Malaysians who became victims of the job scam syndicates have been rescued from Cambodia, Laos, Myanmar, and Thailand. Of the total, 255 of them have been brought home, while the remaining 58 are still at the detention depot in the respective countries awaiting deportation. Wisma Putra expressed its appreciation to the Malaysian Embassy in Phnom Penh and the Cambodian government for continuing to take proactive action to rescue and expedite the deportation of the victims concerned. Wisma Putra, through its embassies and government agencies in the affected countries, will continue to cooperate and intensify efforts to address the issue of job scam syndicates, it said, and reminded Malaysians to be wary of high-paying jobs offers through social media. Now on to some sports update. National men's singles champion Lee Zijia lived up to predictions when he booked his semi-final slot at the 2022 Denmark Open badminton tournament in Odense early this morning. The fourth seed had to battle it out for 67 minutes in his quarterfinals match against 8th-seeded Jonathan Christie of Indonesia at the Yesk Bank Arena before prevailing in 21-16, 18-21 and 21-18.
The 2021 All-England champion will meet 7th-seeded Loh Kian Yew of Singapore in the semi-finals after Kian Yew pulled off an upset by defeating world number 1 and host representative Victor Axelsen 21-17, 21-10. Earlier, world men's doubles champion Aaron Chia and Soh Woo Yi continued their winning streak when they also advanced to the semi-finals after defeating Indian pair R. Satwik Saraj and Chirag Shetty 21-16, 21-19. In the last four, Aaron and Woo Yi will meet world third-ranked pair from Indonesia, Marcus Fernaldi Gideon and Kevin Sanjaya Sukamuljo, who overcame compatriots Leo Rolly Canado and Daniel Martin 15-21, 22-20 and 22-20. Meanwhile, the national men's pair of Ong Yu Sin and Teo Yi Yi also advanced to the semis after defeating Taiwanese pair Li Yang and Liu Chen 18-21, 21-19 and 21-13 in 63 minutes.
Moving on to some entertainment news. The first episode of Getaran Jiwa saw Sam Dean and Izwan Dahlan as the winner of round 1 of the reality TV series. Both Sarawakians will now advance straight to the semi-finals and promise to deliver an even better performance during the decisive round.
Terus kami masih expect. Alhamdulillah ya Allah. Si tahulah. Lepas tu insyaAllah kelak akan bola lagi yang lebih bagus lah insyaAllah.
Terlebih dahulu, Alhamdulillah syukur kepada Allah kerana memberi rezeki kami sampai ke semifinal. Sebab kami terfikir untuk ke semifinal tu sebab ada peserta-peserta yang persaingan yang hebat. Memang dalam fikiran kami, kata orang, umur kami yang 48 tahun, yang semua 33 tahun, 29 tahun, memang rasa tak ada peluang lah. Hanya atas stage untuk membuat persembahan. Itu yang dalam fikiran saya.
Sam Dean scored 47.98%, followed by Izwan in second place with 42.81%. Each performance is judged by a panel of judges who can give a maximum score of 70%, while the remainder are voted by the public via online channels. This is TVS Nightline. Now onto some global news. Giorgia Meloni has sworn in as Italy's first woman prime minister on Saturday, giving the country its most right-wing government since World War II. Meloni, who is the head of the Nationalist Brothers of Italy, swept to victory in an election as part of a coalition led by Italy's former premier Silvio Berlusconi and Matteo Salvini. The 45-year-old Meloni took her oath before shaking hands with President Sergio Mattarella in his office. Meloni unveiled her team by giving 5 ministries to her junior partners, the League and Forza Italia, while reserving the cabinet post for her own party. Her government, which replaces the administration led by former European Central Bank chief Mario Draghi, also faces multiple challenges such as the looming recession, rising energy bills, and how to present a united front over the Ukraine war. Although the process of making a new administration has been fast by Italian standards, it has also exposed tensions with Berlusconi appearing to undermine the new prime minister. Boris Johnson is one of the leading potential candidates to replace British Prime Minister Liz Truss, with candidates canvassing support to become Conservative Party leader in a fast-track contest. After Truss quit on Thursday, October 19th, ending her 6 weeks in power, those who want to replace her were trying to find the 100 votes from Conservative lawmakers needed to run in a contest which the party hopes will reset its ailing fortunes. With the Conservatives all but facing a wipeout in the next national election, according to opinion polls, the race is on to become the 5th British Premier in 6 years. The winner will be announced on either Monday, October 24th or Friday, October 28th next week. A store robbery ended in a police car chase and money showering on a highway in the Chilean capital of Santiago on Thursday, October 20th. CCTV footage on the highway showed the suspects throwing money bags out of the window, causing dozens of Chilean pesos bills to cover the road. The money was then picked up by the police. And after the chase, police detained 6 subjects who had previously robbed a shop. According to local media, the alleged robbers tried to steal nearly 10 million Chilean pesos, equivalent to $10,300 US. Wrapping up the Nightline, it is rarely seen in Sarawak for one treat to take on a shape of another treat and become something new that is so irresistible. That was been done by Nur Izzati Muhammad Hafifi, a 24-year-old baker from Kuching, when she started making cakes in the shape of a popsicle. Izzati started doing the cake sickle last year during the pandemic after realizing that she needed something new to rejuvenate her business.
Cake sickle tu kami macam perlu carilah kelainan idea untuk bangkitkan bisnes kami lagi. So kami cari idea-idea, then kami search dekat Pinterest. Mostly idea kami untuk cake sickle tu dari Pinterest, dalam sosial media lain, contoh IG ataupun Facebook. Then kami tengok macam kek tu macam cute juga, macam comel je rupanya. So why not kami try pola, and then yalah jadilah hasil kami yang kini tu.
Okay.
She, however, said that the journey of making such treats is not easy.
Okay, cake sickle tu kami first pola yang macam a bit complicated lah sebab sometimes coklatnya pandai pecah. So kami perlu cari macam cari idea macam ni kami nak pola kek yang macam perfect untuk customer kami yang akan beli tu lah. So dari Pinterest, dari Crespop, dari IG semua. So kami belajar dari Sia lah. Macam ni Sia akan beri tips macam ni kami mau perfectkan satu cake sickle. Contohlah macam TVS ya nak kita orang tengok nak. Sometimes tulisannya boleh jadi cacat. So macam ni kami nak padam valid and then kami tulis valid.
Izzati is one of the very few bakers in Kuching making such treats, and now she receives a lot of requests for birthday and anniversary cakesicles, where her quota per month is about 500 cakes. Now she aims to bake full-size cakes specifically for weddings in the near future. Watch TVS reality program Getaran Jiwa every Friday, beginning with the Debaran Jiwa capsule at 7:30 p.m., followed by Getaran Jiwa live concert at 8:45 p.m. The public is also invited to watch the concert at MBKS Stadium, Bintawa. And for more information, follow Getaran Jiwa social media at link3/Getaran Jiwa. Now, a recent poll on TVS Tweet has shown promising results on should the next appointment of Deputy Prime Minister to be a representative from Sarawak and Sabah. 85% said yes, 4% a no, and 11% as no preferences. So now this is indeed an exciting feat for all. And for more updates on the 15th general election, follow us on our website at www.tvstv.my on the latest insights, or on TVS's official Twitter page to participate on our polls. And that's all the time we have for tonight's TVS Nightline. Once again, I'm Muhammad Yusuf. Thank you for watching and good night.